I'm so healthy. Pre-boarding has started. Everyone is like a shark circling the prey. Like, calm down, y'all. You can do it, it's fine. So we're at Rachel's baby shower. Melissa is finishing, oh, that's not a good noise. So
there's dogs in the backyard.
There's a baby over here. This is Logan, Melissa's baby. Are you okay with being on the internet, Logan? Is he okay with being on the internet? Oh, there's Rachel. Okay, I think that's whatever.
Chance's dad is not in with the times or anything. He's like, am I going to that? And he's like, did you receive an invitation, Dad? Who's? Chance's dad. No.
Chance's dad?
Was like, for our shower, was like, am I going? He's like, Dad, have you ever gone to a baby shower in your life? No. That's why we stay. We get the real cake.
Just for the cake.
But keep the cards or.
Hey guys, so baby shower's over. In and out has been eaten. I have a raging headache, so Chelsea and I are gonna lay around and do absolutely nothing, and it's gonna be awesome. I love Portland, but I will admit, this is pretty nice. Hey y'all, so I'm in Ontario. Are we technically in Ontario right now? Whatever. I'm in California. Chino. And I'm in a Barnes & Noble because why not? And look what I just found at Barnes & Noble. Woo, very exciting. I'm so happy right now. I'm wondering why and how, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Hey guys, it is about 2:15 in the morning on Monday, and I have to drive to the airport right now because I picked a 6 o'clock flight out of LAX. Oh, how do you keep this on? I don't understand. Okay, there we go. No. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty bad. You know, I slept for 4 hours. Everything's fine. I'm gonna sleep on the plane for sure, which is a bummer because today is day 1 of Booktubeathon. I did not finish any books this weekend, so I still haven't finished The Storm, but I'm very, very close. I read a lot of it on the beach. I did not touch any of my other books. I put Object Lessons in my purse though, so I could start reading that for the Booktubeathon. I did purchase books in Barnes & Noble yesterday, so I'm doing my Bookopoly thing. I bought 5 books. However, one of them is the little, like the 3 pigs. They're like all kids books. I got the 3 Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark books, and then I got the one, like it's a picture book. You'll see it. You'll recognize it when I show it to you. And the other one is like an actual book. I mean, those aren't actual, but you know, it's a real adult book that's going to take some effort. And that one is going to be my one freebie for the month. So anyways, I'm going to start driving because it's going to take like an hour to get to the airport. And then I will catch you up later if something else happens. If not, I'll see you back in Portland. Or I don't know, whatever. Hello, I'm back in California. I'm back in California. I'm losing my mind. I'm back in Portland. I'm home. I slept the entire plane ride as I suspected I would, but I've been home for a couple of hours, and I have just finished The Storm by Tomas Gonzalez, translated by Andrea Rosenberg, and I cannot recommend this at all. I just have to read one more book, and then I'm going to do another like 5-book wrap-up thing, which is like stressing me out because I'm behind on things. But I wanted to show y'all what I bought at the bookstore. So I am going to read. I'm so sunburned. So I bought Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark 1, 2, and 3. And then The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. That's why I was saying, I feel like I said that already, that like these books are going to be super easy. So I'm just going to bang them all out right now. But then the other book that I got that I'm going to just be adding to my TBR or to my bookshelves is Return of the Spirit by Tawfiq al-Hakim. And this is translated, oh boy, by, so the foreword is by Ala al-Aswani, which is written on the front here too. And so the foreword is translated by Russell Harris, and then it's translated by William Maynard Hutchins. So I'm not sure why those are translated by two different people. But anyways, I'm really excited about this. This is like a coming of age story during, so I just read the back of it. But basically like a young boy coming of age during like political turmoil, like with the British. So it's during it's the period leading up to the 1919 Egyptian Revolution against a British rule. So it has to do with like colonialism. You can tell I haven't slept much, and all of that. So I'm really excited. I've never heard of this. It just kind of caught my eye at Barnes & Noble. So, yes, I have to come up, or I have to like calculate to see how many pages I have to read of each book to actually complete the reading rush. I am going to start Object Lessons by the Paris Review, or from the Paris Review now, but Jake is coming home with a burrito shortly for me, so we'll see. Alright, so Jake and I watched a really, really bad movie called Serenity. Really bad. And then took a nap, and then I just read the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This was pretty fun, and so now I'm going to finally start Object Lessons. Finally. Napping really ruins me. So I feel like I mentioned that earlier. Jake and I watched a really bad movie called Serenity. I mentioned maybe that we watched a bad movie, but not what it was. It's called Serenity. Now we're about to watch another bad movie called Crawl, about the effects of climate change and how it makes alligators do something. I don't know. That's fine. Hey guys, I just got home from work. I had a very short day and did not have any time to read, so still haven't really read much yet, but I'm going to do that. It's like 3 o'clock I think right now. I do have to make dinner. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna my goal is to sit down and read for 2 hours right now, and then hopefully I can read a little bit more later in the day. All right, I just finished the first short story in Object Lessons, which is Dimmer by Joy Williams, and I really liked that. That was so weird. Yeah, like I don't even know what just happened. I definitely think that needs a reread, but I'm not gonna reread it right now. I'll reread it in the not too distant future. That was wild. And I'm really excited too because Daniel Alarcon, he's the one that like picked that book. So now I'm more interested to read his works because like that was so like just strange is the only way that I can describe it. It was a very, very strange. So we'll see. I don't think that I would suggest that for everyone. I haven't read much of Joy Williams. I just read her flash fiction collection, 99 Stories of God, I think. And I did really like that. So I'm pleased to read more of her. I will let you know what else. I think I'm going to read one more short story, and then I'm going to start the Special Topics in Calamity Physics. I think that's the name. All right, so I just read the second short story, which was Another Drunk Gambler by Craig Nova, and this one was introduced by Anne Beattie, and that was also really, really great. That was definitely more of a straightforward story, and yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to like talk about short stories, but I really, really enjoyed it. So anyways, I'm actually not gonna read anymore because now it's time for me to cook dinner. So I'm gonna cook dinner, and then hopefully I'll have time to read later. Baby. Hey, so I started The Essential Dykes to Watch Out For, and this is so much fun. It's really, really good, but it is a lot. So this is definitely not, I can't like sit and read this whole book in one go, so I think I'm gonna have to like make sure that I read a little bit of it in the morning, I think, and a little bit of it at night. I feel like 20 to 25 strips at a time is a good pace, because it is like a lot, but it is so funny. Mo is, I feel like she's the main character, but you know, who knows. She is like really really funny, and yeah, this is a good time. Hey y'all, so things are not looking great for me, and this readathon, I passed out with the book open on page like 9, but technically I feel like the book starts on page 5, so I only read like 4 pages, and I literally do not remember anything, so mildly frustrating. I don't have a ton of work today. I would like to at least like get a grasp on the characters in this book, because I think this would be a good book to take to work. Man, I am failing at this readathon so far, so we'll see what happens. Usually when I fall asleep reading a book, I kind of like flip through the pages to see if anything kind of jogs my memory, and nothing jogged my memory, so I'm just gonna start over today. I'm gonna do that right now. I would like to be already showered and at work, but it's just an office day, and it's hard for me to feel like motivation if I know that I don't have like a set time that I have to be there. So I'm gonna maybe I should shower first and then read for 30 minutes and then go to work. Or read first and then shower. I'm already sitting. I can go to work with my hair wet. Whatever. I'm going to sit and read for 30 minutes, get in the shower, and then go to work. Hello. So, I'm officially very stiff-necked and in so much pain. I can make it that far over. So, I guess maybe if I'm... Sorry, I try to look at the camera, not at myself. So I think this is straight on. I'm in so much pain. So I called out of work today, and I have like some like muscle soothing cream that I'm gonna try to put on like my neck and my shoulder. I'm going to try to make an appointment to see a chiropractor, but I'm like scared because he does the neck thing, and it's like I know I need it, but I'm really scared of doing that right now. So yeah, I read a ton yesterday. Today is Thursday. I read more of Special Topics and Calamity Physics and more of The Essential Dykes to Watch Out For, which is really good. Hey, so sorry. I read some of Special Topics and Calamity Physics, and I just got to page 100 in The Essential Dykes to Watch Out For. I'm going to take a break from that though, so I'm going to read La Bastarda, so hopefully I can just sit and read this in one sitting, as I have not finished anything yet, and it is a smaller book. Hello, so dinner has been eaten. I am in bed. I've got a baby over here, and I'm about halfway through La Bastarda, so I'm gonna finish this. It shouldn't take me more than an hour, and then maybe I will read something else before bed. That would be really, really great, but usually once I'm in bed, I've got this extra pillow behind me to hopefully prop me up a little bit so that I don't fall asleep, but you never know. Baby! It's getting weird. Hey guys, so it is Friday. It's Friday. Last night in bed I finished La Bastarda by Trifonia Melibea Obono. Don't quote me on that pronunciation. This is translated by Lawrence Schimmel. And this was really, really good. I'm very pleased that I read this. That was a treat. I am also started reading Zama by Antonio Di Benedetto. So when I originally was saying this guy's name, I mean, I can't help but say like in an Italian-y way. He's from Argentina though, and then I looked and his parents are both of Italian descent, so that makes so much more sense because Di Benedetto, like that is an Italian name if I ever heard one. But anyway, so I'm just reading the preface of this so far. I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should read the preface because I'm worried it's going to spoil something, but so far it hasn't, so I'm going to keep going until I feel like it's going to get into like plot. Also, I'm trying to sit here and watch BookTube and drink my coffee, but I cannot move, like I can't have my head be facing in that specific, like that angle, so I can't watch BookTube right now, which is super irritating. The book's easier because I can like move the book, so I'm just gonna listen to podcasts. I'm kind of like trying to fill up my bullet journal a little bit because I've been slacking on that. And yeah, so hopefully my goal is to, I mean, it would be great if I could just read this whole book today. That would be awesome because I've only finished one book so far for the reading rush, and it's Friday, so I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. Hello. So it is Saturday morning. Reading rush is almost done. I have done absolutely terribly, as you can tell. I have only finished La Bastarda, which I have behind me. And yeah, so I might, because Jake is going out of town on Monday morning for like almost 3 weeks, 19 days. I think I'm just going to let my reading rush bleed into Monday, because if I could read all of these, I really want to do it. I just, let the week get away from me. So I have not picked this up again, so I just have those 2 short stories read that I mentioned in my vlog. It's really easy to push short story collections aside because there's like a definite break, so it's not really like I'm going to forget what's happening. So unfortunately, that is suffering the consequences of that. This is the book that I'm going to try to read today. So I'm on page 118 of like 510-ish. And according to my Bookly app, it's going to take me about 10.5 hours to finish reading this. So there's definitely 10.5 hours in the day. So if I could read this whole book today, I would be so pleased. My only concern is that I'm going to like burn out a little bit. I'm not used to reading one book for such a long period of time. So I might try to read like most of it today and finish it tomorrow. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I'm already changing my mind just because Jake is leaving. So I should probably read Zama because this is the book to movie. So if I finish reading this today, then we can watch the movie definitely before he leaves. So I might do that. I just barely started this. I'm 19 pages into it. It's just shy of 200, so it's another smaller book. And it is interesting. I feel like, I don't know. It's good so far. It's fine. It's confusing. It's confusing. I will give you more information when I'm further involved in the story. But back to this one. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm kind of bummed out because I looked on Goodreads and a lot of people like compared it kind of to The Secret History, which I guess now I'm ruining that for y'all if you haven't read this. But what this book is doing for me right now is it's reminding me of all the movies that I watched as a teenager. There's like a scene where the like popular girls kind of like give our main character a makeover. So it just reminds me of, like, 10 Things I Hate About You, She's All That, Drop Dead Gorgeous, Bring It On. Like, I don't know why, but it's giving me those vibes of, like, snarky, funny, dark comedy, teenage drama. So, I mean, I'm enjoying it because of that. I will say, though, that I'm really irritated because there's a lot of references to things and not all of them are real. And that really pisses me off. I know why, but it just really, really annoys me, like, a lot. So, and I'm on page 100 of the essential decks to watch out for. So, those 3 are the ones that I guess I'm going to try because it's already the 27th of July and I just don't want to start more things if I'm not going to finish. So if I finish Zama, then I will allow myself to start Frankenstein. And this is, again, it's less than $2.50 and it's mass market. Like, I don't know. After reading, like, other classics, I mean, I guess specifically I'm thinking of Jane Eyre because that's the one that I'm reading right now. Like, James Joyce is obviously more difficult, but I just can't imagine this being a super complicated or difficult read, but who knows. So if I finish Zama, I'll let myself pick this up. If by some miracle I finish this, then I'll let myself pick up Red Clocks, which is a bummer because this is one of the ones that I really, really want to read, but I need to read Frankenstein. I don't know what is wrong with me. So those are the things. Reading rush, failure. How are you guys doing with your readathon? Is everyone doing well? I assume everyone's going to be busting out the books and not really paying attention to YouTube today. I'm going to try to do the same and look at everything on Monday, but it's hard. Sometimes you need a break and it's nice to watch a video or two, Anyways, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Goodbye.